Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Taurus September 12, 2024. While the moon in the sign behind yours inclines you to hold back on an emotional level, you can be in the mood to move out of a rut. Work done under the hood can nevertheless be useful, figuratively speaking, as you process and digest recent experiences and feelings. With a Ceres Vesta transit on its way, you might pay special attention to a project or pursuit, and your dedication is strong. The desire and motivation to work hard at something you love soar today and tomorrow. You can feel a stronger purpose or as if you're on a mission. Projects or work that is especially meaningful may be at the root of this, or you get the sense that you are working towards something substantial and satisfying. You could be excited about learning or experiencing new things. Making plans can be enjoyable, especially if it involves redefining goals to be more realistic and doable. You like to feel that you've accomplished something. When it comes to cosmic weather that supports passion, sex, partnership, and pleasure, today is golden. As Mercury, the planet of the mind and communication, dances through the heavens, he sends a lusty gaze over to mighty Mars, now orbiting in the distant expanse of space. You're about to be seeing stars. This could bring a sudden message from a lover that surprises and arouses you, or even an invite or flirtation from someone who wants to get to know you more closely. Better yet, take advantage of this vibe and use it to your greatest advantage. Have a positive outlook. Usually, you are the serious, practical one with a realistic outlook. As the moon in Sagittarius trines the North Node in Aries and sextiles the South Node in Libra today, you might feel differently. You may feel increasingly optimistic that everything will go in your favor at work. Nothing or nobody can stand in your way. You could even intuitively feel like there is something exciting coming up in your career path. Have hope and faith that your career path will go better than expected. While everyone else is complaining they're having a bad day, you could be plotting your victory move. It's a good day, for example, to impress the boss without really trying. Today you may see things turning out in your favor for no other reason than sheer luck. Be careful not to get so caught up in the momentum of events that you overlook your own basic needs. It would be tragic if you missed the boat altogether because you forgot to eat lunch and got into a bad mood. Today will be a little bit like a bridge between the past and the future, a period of conclusion and wrapping up projects that you started during the year. You will be sorting things out and getting rid of anything that isn't really essential, conserving only what contributes to your development and equilibrium. The current vibrations are speaking of making your desires concrete. But you will have to be serene and patient because events won't change everything in a few hours. In any case, this phase will be rich in learning experiences. As a friendly aspect between Venus on the career front and Jupiter on the job front peaks later in the week, you are reaching a pivotal point in your professional year. Meanwhile, Mercury is spending his first full day back in an adventurous part of your chart alongside the Sun. This week may seem like it's sending mixed messages, but with Mars leaving your work sector last week and bringing the busiest months of the year to an end, you have reached a time when you can enjoy both professional momentum and embrace life's playful, creative, and adventurous side. As Mercury settles into his first full day back in an adventurous part of your chart, this is a chance to resume his partnership with Uranus in your romantic sector, but with some big changes since he retrograded back out last month. This time it is Uranus who is in retrograde motion, and in Mercury's final 16 days this will see a mix of romance, adventure, and nostalgia become tighter. Our eyes in the sky. On a brighter note, the social energy today is incredibly warm and inviting, almost like walking into a room where everyone seems to be in sync. Smiles all around, conversations flowing effortlessly. Have you ever experienced that kind of environment? The kind where you instantly feel at ease, and the vibe is just right? That's the type of energy you might find yourself immersed in today. Whether you're at a gathering with friends, talking to a colleague, or even bumping into an old acquaintance, there's a sense of openness and connection in the air. The people you encounter are likely to be considerate and thoughtful, making any interaction no matter how casual feel special. There's a genuine opportunity for meaningful conversations that could either spark new friendships or reignite old ones. You might even find yourself reconnecting with someone you haven't spoken to in a while, and it could feel like no time has passed at all. Imagine sitting down with a friend you haven't seen in ages and picking up right where you left off. No awkwardness, just a shared sense of comfort and familiarity. Today's relaxed and harmonious atmosphere offers the perfect backdrop for moments like that. If you've been feeling a little disconnected from others lately, this is your chance to re-establish those bonds and create new, lasting connections. But let's be real for a moment. While the social vibes are high, emotionally, things could feel a bit like a roller coaster today. You might notice that your feelings are shifting rapidly, up one moment, down the next. Have you ever met someone and felt an instant spark, only to have that initial excitement fade as quickly as it appeared? Today's energy could stir up those kinds of fleeting emotions, especially when it comes to relationships. You may find yourself drawn to someone new, only to feel uncertain or indifferent as the day goes on. And if that sounds familiar, don't worry, you're definitely not alone in this. We've all been there, riding the emotional highs and lows that come with new connections. This is a great time to remind yourself to approach your relationships thoughtfully and with care. Instead of jumping to conclusions or making impulsive decisions, take a step back and reflect. Ask yourself, what are you truly looking for in the long term? What do you need from your relationships? Her romantic, platonic, or professional to feel supported and fulfilled? Gaining clarity on these questions can help you avoid misunderstandings and build deeper, more meaningful connections. Have you ever had a relationship that seemed perfect in the moment, but when you looked at the bigger picture, it didn't quite align with your long-term goals? Today gives you the chance to dig deeper and make sure your actions reflect your true intentions. It's all about creating connections that feel right not just now, but for the future. Now, let's talk about those tasks or unresolved issues you've been putting off. We all have that to-do list we've been avoiding, or that conversation we just don't want to have. Well, today, the universe is offering a fresh wave of motivation to tackle those lingering tasks head-on. Mercury in Virgo is on your side, bringing you the focus and precision you need to get things done. Have you ever noticed how a small shift in perspective can make even the most daunting task seem manageable? Suddenly, that project you've been dreading feels like something you can actually handle. That difficult conversation? You now have the clarity and confidence to approach it with grace. Today is the perfect time to lean into that energy. You might even find that opportunities or contacts from the past resurface, reigniting your passion for something you once put aside. It could be an old project, a hobby you loved, or even a career opportunity that's back on the table. Whatever it is, others are likely to notice your renewed sense of self-confidence, and don't be surprised if they're drawn to your energy. Use this momentum to not only power through your responsibilities but also to explore new hobbies or activities that bring you joy. After all, a little playtime is just what you need to keep your spirits high and your mind sharp. When was the last time you tried something new or revisited a hobby that made you feel truly happy? Today is a great day to embrace that playful spirit and rediscover the things that light you up inside.